Welcome back to my dining room table. This is from John, chapter 10. I'm going to read verse 14 this lesson. This verse goes along with lessons chapters 7 and 8 that have a lot of pronouns in them, and this verse has a lot of pronouns in it. So if you think about it, you got Matthew, and then Mark, and then Luke, and then John is the fourth gospel. So if you find that in your New Testament, John, we're looking at chapter 10, beginning in verse 14. If you need to pause the video for a minute to find it, there's no problem with that. Go ahead and do that. And then after you find it, you can read after me. Okay? I'm going to put some things together that belong together, and then we can talk about them. So John 10:14 says this: Ego eimi. Oh, I should have said, you read after me. Ego eimi. Ha poimein. Ha kalos. And really you could read those four things together. See how it's an adjective? So from chapter 5, kalos. Ha poimein, ha kalos. Okay, keep reading. Kai, gnosko, ta ema, kai gnoskusi, me ta ema. Yeah, so let's go back to the beginning. The first is this new verb that you're learning, but super important. These to be verbs. It's one of those things you just have to know in any language. Ego eimi is I am. And this is so important because it's the name that God gives to Moses in Exodus 3 when he says from the bush. He either says something like I am that I am, or I will be that I will be. In Greek, when it gets translated, the Bible gets translated from Hebrew to Greek, it literally is this, the ego eimi, I am. So Jesus is claiming this. I am hapoimein. The hapoimein is a shepherd. That's the word for shepherd. And then hakalas is good. I am the good shepherd. Let me ask you this. You think about it. And if you need to look it up, that's fine. But what kind of adjective position is this? Is this a predicate adjective? Is it an attributive adjective? Is it a substantive adjective? It's an attributive adjective because the definite article is right before the adjective. So see, ha poimein, ha kalos. So it's just describing the noun. So it's I am the good shepherd. That's what it says so far. Kai gnosko. You should know those words. And I know. And he says, and I know ta ema. So you're just learning this stuff related to eme. It can also be, this is kind of a neutered form of that. So I am. I know mine. Kai gnoskusi. But which person and number is that if we parse it? It's present active indicative. Third person plural. So they know me. And then ta ema this time is functioning as the subject because ta is, this is where it gets tricky, it's the neuter plural. Think back to your verb charts of those second declension verbs. And ta is making something neuter plural. Well, in neuter, the nominative, the subject, and the accusative are the same thing. So in the first part, he says, I know ta ema. There it's the accusative, I know mine. And mine, ta ema. Now it's acting as the nominative, the subject. Mine, gnoskusi, they know me, they know me. So that's this verse. It says, Ego eimi, I am, ha poimein, ha kalos, the good shepherd, kai, and gnosko, I know, ta ema, mine, kai gnoskusi me, ta ema, and mine know me. Really beautiful passage. So encourage you to look around, even in the verses surrounding here. There's a lot of good pronouns that you could find that you might be recognizing and learning this part of the week while you're working on this passage. Okay, great.